Hello everyone. This is August the 31st, the long weekend, Labor Day weekend. And it's very early in the morning, 4:40 a.m., still dark out. And I think we got a temperature of about 12 degrees, something like that. It's kind of cool out this morning. Anyway, we got a good clear road. We just left Halifax, so I'm not going to show that. I already showed Halifax a lot, so we're just going to show our road trip. We just passed the airport, and we're on our way to New Brunswick. Eventually, a little village called Plaster Rock, New Brunswick. That's our destination. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the drive. Thought this would be good. It won't be a straight drive because that would take all of my storage and I still wouldn't have enough. So we're just going to show little bits of it here and there and the highlights of our trip, more or less. Okay? So right now we're in the middle of nowhere, so I'm going to turn back off and I will turn it on as we're coming by Truro, and then each town I'll turn it back on and so forth. I guess this is what, Enfield out here?
Enfield, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so.
My wife is driving. She's right over there. It's hard to see her. It's very dark in here, but you can see her. All right. I'm going to turn it off for now, and we'll be back shortly here. I want to see where we are. Exit 7. Yeah, we're not very far out of Halifax. All right. There. Okay. There we are. All right, we're just rolling along the highway here at Elmsdale. Still dark out. You want to see the moon? It's somewhere over in there. When I get a good shot, I'll turn it around. There's the moon. I'll try to get a good shot of the moon. It's almost impossible. There's a lot of trees along the side of the road that keep blocking out my view. There wasn't any wind blowing, was there?
No.
No, very calm out there this wind. I heard we're supposed to get rain in New Brunswick tomorrow. Tomorrow, yeah.
Halifax supposed to get it today and maybe tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to outrun the rain for one day.
Yeah.
might be our last trip up here before spring.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say. And then it might not be.
Don't know if I'll come up this way for Thanksgiving or not. We'll have to wait and see.
No,
because all you're going to see right now is trees.
I want to leave it out to go past Irving and all that stuff.
We've already gone past the
Have we?
Irving.
Oh, I didn't see it.
No, because you were struggling to get your phone running.
No. I guess we are past there, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to turn it off for now. All right, we're just coming to Truro. So I'll leave it on here for a few minutes.
Turn that off.
Millbrook, that's just the
Mi'kmaq.
the Mi'kmaq community just before you get to Truro. Service center.
Service center?
That's the word.
There you go, the service center.
The service center.
It's not really a truck stop.
Yeah, trucks do stop in there, but there is some place to park them. But I guess it's a combination of everything.
That's why I said truck stop, service center.
Yeah, that's what it is. Once it comes daylight, it'll be a little easier to show more things along the road. Well, we left early because we got a long drive ahead of us. So.
It's about 5.5 hour drive just to Woodstock, and then we got to drive another hour and a half to get to Plaster Rock.
Yeah. We're going to put Plaster Rock on the map. Nobody's heard of it before.
You won't miss much.
It's a little village, not very big. It hasn't changed hardly in the last 50 years. But
what, maybe have 2,000 people?
I doubt it.
Might not even have that many.
No, there might be 1,000, there might be less. When I was a kid there, it was like 500 people.
Oh, okay, so maybe 1,000.
It might have made it to 1,000 by now.
My whole town now is at 5,000.
Yeah, these little towns don't grow fast because a lot of people, when they get old enough to leave, they go somewhere else.
Yep.
Because they realize there's nothing here. This is like, when you live in Plaster Rock, you go to Grand Falls for almost everything.
You do. And when you lived in Woodstock, you either go to Holton, Maine,
or you go to Fredericton.
Or you go to Fredericton.
Yeah. Holton hasn't got that much.
No, but it has a little more than Woodstock.
But Fredericton's the closest place to...
Yeah, which is an hour away.
To go shopping if you're in Woodstock. Woodstock hasn't got that much anymore. They do have a Walmart, but...
They do now, yeah.
They're ahead of Plaster Rock.
Yep.
There's no Walmart in Plaster Rock. There is a little department store, but it's tiny and...
Yeah. Alright, so I gotta start slowing down so we get to Tamara's Brunswick exit.
I should have put the drunk driver in my video.
I know. Well, we don't know if he's a drunk driver, but
we
were very smart.
We had a little incident on the highway where guy passed us in a half ton. Then he pulled in front of us and slowed down again. And when we went to pass him, he was partway across the lines to block us. And then he finally gave up on that, and we went by him, and Right lane closed. We gotta stay over here. In case you're wondering why my picture seems to be a little bit lopsided, this is one of my, I have two gimbals. The other one works perfectly well for keeping it flat, but I got a little bit of an issue getting it started sometimes. So I thought I'd bring this one as the more reliable one, but it doesn't go perfectly level very good. So you got a little bit of a tip to it. It's all right, but the other one is like really good that way. But sometimes I have a hard trouble getting it going. Well, we're back out in the country again, aren't we?
Basically.
And there's not much to see because it's dark out. So we'll just turn it off here until we get something a little, either get daylight or come to another town, okay? All right, it's 5:37 a.m. We're almost to the toll booth. So I'm gonna leave it on as we go through the toll booth. We don't have to pay a toll because if you're in, so they changed the rules a few years ago. If you lived in Nova Scotia, you don't pay to use this highway because the highways in Nova Scotia that you're paying to drive on. So, because we have Nova Scotia plates, we just drive up and drive out. Don't have to pay any toll. Oh, my camera leveled up. Yeah, good. Now that's better. Takes a while with this gimbal here. It's not the greatest, but it's more portable and it's more predictable that I'm going to be able to get it started. The other one is a lot better one, but it's got a little issue in it. One day I'm going to put money into a good one. I'm going to spend about $500 on a gimbal and I'm going to get a good one. For now, we make do with what we got. Right.
Yep.
There's my lovely wife. You can see her shadow, but not much else. See her head a little bit. Oh, better make sure I don't pick up that music.
Oh, yes.
And then in the background, there's a song playing there. I'll have to tell Sean if you can hear it a lot, cut that piece out. I don't want to lose my revenue from my video.
Kick off the cruise control for now.
Here's the toll booth coming up to it.
Lower my speed.
Got a few trucks coming the other way. Some David Ross in there. Somebody else. Tom McDonald.
I don't seem like news either lane.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the middle one's closed today. Tap, cash, e-pass. Yeah, we go. He has to pay. He's from Quebec. You got to give him your money. We don't have to. We're from Nova Scotia.
You too, thank you.
Hey, oh, it's great seeing that exempt. We don't have to pay for that. We used to have to pay, and then the highways.
A year ago.
I think what it is, the highways all paid for now.
Yeah.
And so they don't want to charge us if we're residents of Nova Scotia. Well, we got a nice clear windshield anyways, don't we?
Yeah.
Put new wipers on it just before we got our inspection. And
during our
the day we got our inspection, we put new wipers on because the other ones were kind of streaking the window. Good thing we had to do an inspection, otherwise we might never bought the wipers.
Oh, I was eventually going to buy them.
Yeah. But anyway, now we got nice clear windows. Well, you didn't used to. That?
So I'm back on cruise control.
Oh yeah.
I'm testing out the theories.
Yeah, that you save gas when your cruise control's on. We don't know that for sure, but my wife read it, saw it somewhere that you get better gas mileage if you put it on cruise control.
So we're gonna find that out.
Yeah.
See if I save on gas.
I'll leave it on for a few minutes here. We must be...
we're now going to start going down the mountain.
Yeah, going back down the hill.
Came all the way up, now we got to go all the way back down.
Well, it's 5:42 right now. I think we'll get daylight about...
Another...
It might start around 6, but it'll be at least 6:30 before it's... Yeah, it might be the first hint of daylight around 6 o'clock. We've lost the moon. Oh no. I hope we find it again. The world could be doomed if we don't find the moon.
The moon is gone.
Yeah, the moon just fell out of the sky. Oh no, it's an apocalypse.
Yeah, it's horrible.
All right, I'm going to turn this back off now. I can entertain you with my comedy if you like, but maybe not. My wife says that my comedy's no good. So, all right. Be back later. All right. I'm back. Look at the sky. It's coming daylight. The sun is over that way. You can see the light in the sky, but it's not exactly up yet. And it's not quite 6, so by 6:30 it'll be daylight. Right now we're just starting to get a little bit of daylight. Good time in the morning right here. This is great. We got a nice blue sky in the background there. Black marks on the road from the trucks. So I'm going to leave it right on now. We'll be going through Amherst before too long. We're at exit 6. Which means we're getting quite close. Then after we go through Amherst, the next thing you'll see will be welcome to New Brunswick.
Yep. Welcome back to my home province.
Yep.
Born and raised in New Brunswick.
What's that?
Said born and raised in New Brunswick.
Born and raised in New Brunswick, yeah. Me too.
Love my province, love my hometown, but I would never move back there.
No.
It's just too tiny.
Yeah, we lived in cities too long now. We can't get used to a small village.
No. This is about the time of the day that you gotta start watching for moose and deer.
Yeah.
When the sun starts to come up.
Let's see if we can get a better look at my wife here now.
Really?
Yeah, we see her a little better. on cruise?
Yep.
Yeah.
Amherst is another 36 kilometers, my dear.
Yeah. That won't take long to do that.
20 minutes.
How many kilometers?
36.
36. Oh yeah, 36.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little less than 20 minutes. Because you're driving at what speed?
105.
105, yeah.
Even though the speed limit is 110, but I'm doing 105.
Yep. Let's see if we can see anything in the mirror. Oh, daylight enough now. You can see behind us. It's brighter back behind us. That's where the sun's coming up. See it really bright back there. And up here, not so bright.
It will be soon.
Yep. I say about 6:30 it'll be full daylight.
I'd rather have the sun behind me than in front of me.
Mm-hmm. The highways here are not very exciting.
No.
There's not much on it. Like you can't see another car right now anywhere. There's one coming there. There's like the odd one here and there. And that could be due to the fact that it's only 6 a.m.
That wouldn't matter if you were in Toronto.
No.
Toronto's highways are always busy. Day and night.
Yep. When we lived in the I guess we were in the northwest corner of Toronto.
Yeah.
And I worked in Scarborough. So I had to leave like an hour early before the traffic build. Otherwise it'd take me twice as long.
Yep.
So I just go early before the traffic build up, and I could drive right there, no issues. And then, but if I would have waited that extra hour, it'd probably take me over an hour just to get to work.
You'd probably be late for work.
Yeah. So I always went early. Then I had a little sleep in the car, and then when the workers started arriving at Sealy, I would go in there and hang out in the office.
Now we're coming back into the fog.
Yeah, here we are, coming in the fog again. Yeah, I think next spring is going to be time to upgrade my gimbal.
Really?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. Get by the winter with. I got two here, and they both got issues. This one doesn't want to stay level, and the other one, when I get it going, every once in a while it wants to. It's hard to get going. Yeah, that's the only issue with that. It's, sometimes you'll push the button, it'll start to stand up like it's supposed to, then it will fall back down. You got to do it again. Sometimes once it comes up there, it stays, but it don't quite connect together sometimes. But it is nicer. It's a more heavy duty one, and the wind has no effect on it, and then it goes right perfectly straight. This one here is, yeah, so-so. It's better than no gimbal, but not great. So make it through the winter. Next spring, I'll maybe upgrade to a nicer gimbal. Amazon got all kinds of them on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're 22 kilometers from Amherst, 29 to the border.
Yep. Woohoo! Almost back to New Brunswick.
Yeah.
I like coming to visit, but I wouldn't live back this way.
No. Nova Scotia is a much nicer province.
Yep.
Yeah, they got beautiful scenery down here. And New Brunswick, all you see is trees.
Trees, trees, and more trees.
That's all you see in New Brunswick. Trees, trees, trees.
And that's because they ruined the highway.
Yeah. Yeah, one time the highway was nice.
Yeah.
You could take the trip from Woodstock down here, and you passed all little towns and villages, and there was all kinds of places to stop along the road.
My windows are fogging up.
You know, like say you got a hankering for like 10 cups of coffee on the way, there was lots of places to stop.
Why are my windows fogging up?
I know. We're getting foggy in here.
I have it on defrost.
Well, it's cleaning the window.
May have to roll the window down a little bit.
Maybe we gotta go higher on that. Yeah, that's gonna clean it up. Yeah, with a lot of fog, it was hard to clear it off. I put it all the way up there on the fan there.
Okay, but you need to be filming the road, not the fan.
Yeah, there was a lot of heavy fog right there. I think it's cleared now. It went back down. There we are.
It did that the last time when we got up to this point.
Did it?
The windows all seemed to fog up. I don't know what the difference in the air here is from back there.
They have a different kind of fog up here.
I don't know what the difference of the air is, but
Yeah. We're starting to get that New Brunswick air.
maybe.
Oh, our fellow New Brunswickers will think we're awful talking about New Brunswick like that. Well, we grew up there. We can talk about it if we
That's
want.
right. If I can't make fun of my own province, then I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
That's what you'll learn about us Canadians. We make fun of ourselves.
Yep. But, as I was saying, one time along the highway, there was all kinds of places to stop.
Yeah.
There was all kinds of things to see driving along the highway. Now all you see is trees.
Yeah. Like, it's nice that they wanted to build a 4-lane highway, but...
Look, it's coming more daylight now.
Yep.
Not quite there yet, but I said 6:30 will probably be daylight.
Maybe. I know one thing, I don't want any more of that Coke. Ugh.
Is it running through you?
Yes.
You gotta go pee?
I will by the time I get to Olac. This is why I don't drink Coke on a trip. At least with a bottle of ginger ale, it does me the whole trip to Woodstock. But because it's Coke, I have to drink it cold, and once it starts to get warm, it
don't taste good anymore.
No.
I never buy Coke or Pepsi or any of that stuff. If I do buy pop, I buy ginger ale. If I can't get ginger ale, I get Sprite or another brand of ginger ale. I usually buy Sussex, but if there's something else, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big pop drinker. Most of the time, I take a coffee over pop. We went out for supper last night. We went to Denny's. And I never seen a smaller cup of coffee than that in my life. Our son, my son, from previous marriage, was with us. He had supper with us. And he got coffee. When I seen that cup, I said, man, that's the smallest cup of coffee I've ever seen, ever.
Yep.
That was a tiny cup. That was a very, very small coffee at Denny's. Everything's small there.
Not that cheap, but
No, they charge you a pretty good price, but the portions are small.
yeah.
Sorry, Denny's, but yeah, that's how it is. I tell it like it is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to brag you up if you got some issues. Now, on the other hand, if you're in Halifax and you want a big load of food on your plate, go to the Blue Nose restaurant.
Oh my goodness.
That's where you get your money's worth.
They overload it.
They load you right up. Your plate is piled up. You got all you can do to eat it all.
One piece of fish would feed 2 children.
Yep. If anybody wants to know how to get to the Blue Nose restaurant, I'll tell you how to get there. You come into Halifax, come like, if you go across the McKay Bridge, come in, get on to Barrington Street, come down that way, you'll see all the construction. You take Water Street, and if you drive down Water Street, you'll see it. It's up, I think it's up one block. Yeah, Hollis and Duke. Is it Duke?
No, it's back one from Duke.
Okay. Anyway, it's in that area. If you go down Water Street, you go up to Hollis, you'll see the Blue Nose restaurant. Close to Boston Pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's another place that's pretty good too. I gotta say, Boston Pizza's pretty good. I've had their spaghetti. I really like their spaghetti. Those big giant meatballs are good. Yeah, Blue Nose restaurant #1 downtown Halifax. You get the most food on your plate. Friendly service, people's good in there. Yeah, I guess no problem with the Blue Nose restaurant. I'll keep this on till we get into New Brunswick, and then I'll turn it back off for a bit, okay?
Uh-huh.
I hope you folks are enjoying our road trip. Still in Nova Scotia yet, but soon to be in New Brunswick.
Okay, within the next 7-8 minutes, we should be in New Brunswick.
Yeah. Wallack, is that New Brunswick or Nova Scotia?
New Brunswick.
Yeah, just barely.
Yeah.
Just inside the borders of New Brunswick. You take the exit, the one before PEI exit.
After PEI.
After?
PEI's first, and then Olaf.
Oh, okay. I thought
You take the first one, you're going to go to PEI.
No, I thought the one before. I thought it was the one before that.
Nope.
No, okay. Well, we're down to exit 4. Not too far from New Brunswick. I remember when I used to live in Ontario, and I come down on a motorcycle a couple of times, and I remember seeing that New Brunswick sign. I'd be all happy. Oh, I'm back in New Brunswick. Now it's I'm back in New Brunswick. I got to put up with this place again.
No, me, it's New Brunswick. Woohoo!
Yeah.
I love my province. I love my hometown.
Yeah.
But I just won't live there.
It's too small.
Yeah.
Nothing there.
All the cities in New Brunswick are too small.
They killed Woodstock.
Oh, yeah.
Woodstock used to be a nice, bustling town.
Yeah.
Now downtown is empty. There's nothing.
They're starting to get some things back in town, but got a ways to go.
Yeah, for sure.
They did redo the sidewalk down by the drugstore.
Something came on my sign there. A sign came on my screen, but I don't know what it was.
Oh, I know.
What did you say about the...
I said they redid the sidewalk down by the drugstore on Main Street in Woodstock.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Looks a whole lot better now.
Yeah. You see what happened in Woodstock? They started building stuff out by the highway, and then it started catching on. They thought, oh, that's the place to be, and another business, another one. They closed down their stores downtown,
Yeah.
and they moved out by the highway. Now, downtown is almost a ghost town.
Yeah.
You got a Tim Hortons in the middle of town, and 90% of the time you can walk in there and there's nobody in there.
Yeah. They need to bring some local businesses downtown
Yeah,
to get the tourists back down there.
yep. There's nothing downtown to attract people because they drive downtown, they go, oh, this is dead.
And they need to stay open on the weekend.
Mm.
Not just stay open for 3-4 hours and then close.
Yeah, they're strange hours. That's what I like about the city. Even Halifax isn't like Toronto.
No, Halifax closes their stores down too early as well.
Yeah. Toronto, man, you can get something just about any time of the day or night.
Oh, yeah.
The Tim Hortons beside where we lived, it was open all night long.
Yep, inside and drive-through.
Yeah.
No, that one didn't have a drive-through. No, the one by where we lived didn't have a drive-through.
Yeah, I don't think it did.
No, it was just dine-in only.
Yeah. You could go in the parking lot and go in and get your coffee if you wanted to. Yeah. It was just a different type because of where it was located.
Yeah.
There was no room for a drive-through. What about the one they took over the old Starbucks place? What about that one? That might have had a drive-through.
They might have.
Probably did.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Where we lived in Toronto, we had two Tim Hortons on one corner.
Yeah.
And that same owner. It used to be Starbucks. And the Tim Hortons owner across the street, just across the intersection, I just didn't want any competition coming in there.
No.
So he took it and opened up a second Tim Hortons. It had a smaller inside dining room.
Yeah.
But it was still pretty popular. People still went there.
Yeah.
And it might have had the drive-through. That might be it probably did. I'm not sure about that now.
Remember now.
Yeah, because we weren't looking for a drive-through anytime. We usually went to the older one, the one across the street. We've been in there at 2 a.m. and that place was full of people.
Yep.
Hard to believe.
Look at all of the windmills.
Yeah, look at the windmills up here. Used to see them all over Ontario.
Yeah.
Now they're down here too. Good spot right here because a lot of wind coming in this area. Yeah. Oh, there's what you do. If you're going to Tim Hortons here, you take that exit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what they do. And if you're going to the big stop, you go on up to the big stop. See how that always wants to tip? It doesn't want to stay level very good. Sometimes it'll level out and then it won't tip again. I'm talking about my phone in the gimbal. Now it's level again right now. But sometimes it won't stay level.
Well, I don't think that it's not. It's staying level. It's just that the car is tilting, so the gimbal compensates for the car tilting.
Yeah.
To make it to stay level. The video is staying level.
But it was a great invention, though.
Yeah.
You can walk around with your phone and it's not all bumpy, and every step you take it don't go up and down like that.
Yeah.
Unless we hit a bump.
Well, that's because you're leaning your hand up against the dash.
Bumpy bridge we're on there. Oh man.
Alright, one more. Oh, that was rough.
I wouldn't want to drive 10 kilometers like that.
No.
Well, it's 6:21. I said at 6:30 it'd be daylight. So it will be. Yeah.
I didn't see any deers at all this time so far. Usually see at least 1 or 2 deer.
Yeah, I didn't see any deer yet.
I didn't see any deers on the side of the road yet. Oh, disappointed.
What about that one hanging off the grill?
Oh, I forgot about that one.
That'd be pretty bad if you had a deer stuck to your grill and didn't know it.
Yep.
There's the highway scale we just went by.
Yep.
And it's a long weekend, so you know they're not going to be in.
Ow.
If you're driving a truck and you know you got a long weekend coming up, you're going to make it all the way down and back, and you're probably not going to see any scales open.
Basically, yeah.
Once in a while they fool you. They get one person on, maybe.
Alright. We are now just about to leave Nova Scotia.
Yeah. There's the border right there.
There's the, and this is what we call the no man's land.
And we got no man's land in between the two provinces. And there's the New Brunswick flags flying. And welcome to New Brunswick.
Now we are entering Nouveau Brunswick.
We are now in New Brunswick, the picture province. In the French, Nouveau Brunswick.
Nouveau Brunswick.
That is the New Brunswick is a bilingual province. It's many French people live in New Brunswick. So if you're French speaking and come to New Brunswick, you'll be right at home there. You'll find all kinds of people that like to speak French. And my French is not so good, but I know a lot of French words, but I really couldn't communicate in French.
Alright, so now I need to kick off my cruise control. See?
There's the PEI. Oh yeah, it is the next one.
Yeah.
You were right. It's the next one after PEI. PEI exit. There's the way to PEI right there. Take that road right there. Take you to PEI.
Kick off the old cruise control and I'll manually.
Yep. And we're coming to a lac. This is we got a coffee in just outskirts of Halifax, and now this is where we get rid of our coffee.
Yep.
And our junk in the car. Look, coffee cups and Tim Horton boxes. We get rid of all that stuff. Still got donuts?
Yeah, there is.
So I can't get rid of the box, but I can get rid of the cups. Your pop is all gone?
Well, I don't want any more of it.
Okay. Got warm now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ice all melted, now it's warm.
You ever try to drink warm Coca-Cola? I don't think it's the greatest thing, is it?
No, it's not. I don't mind my ginger ale being a little warm, but Coke and Pepsi, gotta be ice cold.
I never drink Coke and Pepsi. I haven't drank that in years. Years and years since I've had a Coke or a Pepsi. I try to buy like ginger ale or Sprite and that kind of stuff.
Well, I was trying to get a ginger ale, but Tim Hortons is for some reason decides they're going to take ginger ale off their shelf and put this new canned drink.
Yeah, I know. The ginger ale, they don't want to sell it at Tim Hortons anymore.
I'd rather them take the Sprite off than the ginger ale. Can't stand Sprite.
I can drink it. It doesn't get the same flavor as ginger ale, but I can drink it.
I can drink Sprite if it's the last thing on the shelf.
One of these places there used to sell fireworks. I don't know if it's that one or one of these stores.
Might have been.
When there's a holiday coming up, they sell fireworks. Well, here we are, the Irving Big Stop.
Yep.
And I'm going to turn this video off for now. Here we are, Irving. Forgive me for the angle of my picture because it's this gimbal. It kind of levels up and then it tips back down again. I don't know why. I'm going to try something, Corinne. Do you think it's placed a little too far?
I don't know.
I'm going to try moving it a little bit
right now. Just
when I turn it off. Okay.
Stop your video.
All right, I'm back. We are in New Brunswick now, and we got a full day late. It is daylight in New Brunswick.
Yeah,
at 6:34. 6:34 the time. AM. I'll show you a little bit here, and then you're gonna stop at the big stop up in Moncton.
In Moncton, probably. Yeah. That's usually where I get my next snack.
Yeah.
We have our certain spots where we stop.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
And coffee.
Yeah. I always go to Tim Hortons at the big stop in Moncton.
Yes. And I usually go to the convenience store and get a bag of chips.
Yeah.
And a ginger ale, or sometimes, well, it will be a ginger ale this time because I didn't have my ginger ale yet.
Yeah, you can get it at the store there.
Yes. I can get my Sussex ginger ale at the store.
Do you notice I got my balance is better now on my phone? It's not all tipped over like at an angle. I had to put a little more weight on one end. I fixed it. I fixed the problem. This is like the bottom end of gimbals. It's a gimbal, but it's very light.
Yeah, but it wasn't what you call cheap.
Yeah.
But it was still pretty near $200.
Yeah. And the other one was built heavier.
Yeah, but still, it wasn't no more than $200.
Yeah. You think that it was about the same price?
Yeah.
But this one is made lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, some people like it that way because it's not heavy in the hand.
Yes.
So, but me, I like the other one better because it's more stable. Like this thing here, the wind has effect on it. The hard to get it level. But I am getting used to it again. I got to use them both so I don't forget how to use this one.
Yeah.
I used the buttons on the other one, and when I picked this one up, I could barely use it. I used to use it all the time. It tipped a little to the right when we went around that turn, but I think it'll level back out. Not bad. You know what we should do sometime?
What?
I heard, as far as I know, the Dorchester Penitentiary is a motel now.
It is.
We should go there.
I've been looking at that, but I didn't get a chance to check it all out to see what the prices was.
Yeah. They did that to a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kingston Penitentiary is a museum.
Yeah.
I don't know about a motel, but it's a museum. And, well, they make money off them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also depends on what the price is.
Yeah.
Like,
I wouldn't pay $50 to see it as a museum.
no,
Maybe if as a motel, yes, maybe, because
Well, that's what I mean, like the Dorchester one.
yeah.
If one night costs us $200,
No.
no thanks.
I wouldn't be willing to pay that.
No.
Unless they're offering like a really great breakfast in a you know.
I still wouldn't pay $200 a
Yeah.
night.
That's a lot, yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't checked out the prices, so
Yeah.
sometime.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do those Tim Horton donuts. I have not seen a single deer. I'm disappointed.
I know we didn't see any wildlife on the highway this
I
time.
usually see at least 2, if not 3, on our way.
Yeah.
And it's usually about this time of the morning. Where are they hiding today?
For anybody that never drove this highway before, we have a spot up here where the train goes right across the highway at road level.
Yep.
You got to really watch that if you're driving up there. There could be a train coming anytime.
Pay very close attention.
And they got the right of way. They don't stop for the highway.
Nope.
So you need to stop for the train if those lights are flashing. Very, very unique spot. Very hardly any province got anything like that. Usually when the train crosses the highway, they go on a bridge
Yep.
over the highway. Or a tunnel under the highway or something. But this
Not
goes...
here in Moncton area.
This one goes right on highway level, right across the road. So you got to really be careful if those lights are flashing. Take them serious and stop.
Yep.
Or you got to get hit by a train. I'll tell you one of the stranger things I've seen to do with trains. It's a spot up in Quebec where I think it's south of Quebec City. I think that's, yeah, about right. That's accurate, yeah. South of Quebec City. There's a spot where the train crosses the road twice. The same train, it can be on 2 different crossings. It goes across and it makes a great big circle and comes back across. And if it's a really long freight train, it can be on both crossings at the same time.
Yep.
Really weird. I know, I've seen it. It could be going across and coming back across all at once. It's really strange. Anyone who's ever drove a truck probably saw that. If they traveled through Quebec very much, they probably went south of Quebec City before, and you see that road. The train crosses it twice, goes over and back. Yeah, that's really weird. Well, we're making our way through New Brunswick.
Yep.
Oh, we're coming to the scales.
Yep.
You know, it's really strange. I used to drive these roads with a truck and have to stop at the scales all the time. And we met a guy one place where we have coffee. He's retired now too, and he used to work at the scales up here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think he's just recently retired, and and he used to work on the scales up here. Yep, that's really strange. He lives in Halifax now, down in our area, and Lower Sackville, somewhere around there. And there's a new, I don't know how new it is, it looks quite new, where the Tim Hortons is and Walmart and all that over there, Lower Sackville. He goes there, so we run into him a lot. don't look like we're going to see a lot of sun, but maybe it's all just fog.
The fog hasn't all burned off.
Yeah, maybe the sun's going to come out.
You probably won't see the sun for at least another hour.
Yeah.
It's up there.
All right, Moncton is
42 kilometers.
42 kilometers away, so I'm going to turn this off for now, and I'll be back. All right, we're back. We're coming to Salisbury truck stop. My wife and I, we go separate directions in here. She goes to into the restaurant store part, and I walk over to the Tim Hortons part, and then we meet back at the car. And this is a big stop along the highway. Very, very large truck stop, and
very important truck stop for truckers.
Yeah, this is where they all stop right here. This is like the gem of the Maritimes right here. This place. You know it's big when the sign's that big. Irving, Big Stop, K-Store, Subway, and restaurant. Yep. It doesn't say Tim Hortons, but it's back there.
Yep, it's back there in the corner.
I don't think that's got anything to do with Irving. They just probably just bought the piece of land or renting it or something and put the Tim Hortons there.
And that go right up there by the store.
Yep. All right, here we are.
Make you walkaways.
Here we are. And I'm not going to film going over to Tim Hortons because I need my phone for my points. So, we're stopping right here, and I'll film someone our way when we come out, okay? All right, I'm back. Much better. I didn't have my phone balanced in the gimbal properly. So, anyway, now we're better. Look at the blue sky. We got a great day for traveling.
Big ball of fire.
Yep. We got a great day for traveling. You can see by the flag there's not a lot of wind up there, just a little bit. And there we go. I got a blueberry muffin, and my wife got a bag of Lay's potato chips. Poppables. Poppable chips, okay.
That's what they look like.
No, there they are.
They're full of holes.
Yeah, full of holes. All right, here we go. Back onto the highway. Yeah, I think the secret in having this thing angled right is the balance.
Yeah.
You got to have it balanced good in there.
Right here, speed limit is 90. Everybody looks like they're doing 100, so. Actually, there's nobody actually working, so we're going to bring it up to 105.
Yeah.
If there were workers there, I would have kept it down.
Fredericton, 147 kilometers. About an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, about an hour, 20, 25 minutes. Yeah. And then we had another hour after that, we'll be in Woodstock. And then another hour and a half of that, we'll be in Brunswick.
Yeah. Alright, we get to Woodstock, we got to take a little detour because we got to drop something off at my wife's brother's place. And then we'll get back on the highway.
No, I gotta go to the bank.
No.
To get the money out to get to your brother.
Oh, yeah. We're renting a cabin up there in Plaster Rock. It's a 4-bedroom cabin.
One night.
Yep, never rented a cabin before. This is going to be different. This is going to be a unique experience.
You've never slept in a cabin?
No.
Where have you been? You used to sleep. I used to sleep in a cabin every summer.
I always stay at a motel.
When we went to PEI, we always rented a cabin.
Whoops, I hit my phone there. Sorry, I might have knocked it off kilter there. There we go.
And every time we went to PEI, we rented a cabin.
No.
Off of the beach.
No, I went to a park in PEI once with Eric and Dwayne, but we took a tent. we roughed her. We had a tent.
We always went to one of the cabins on the beach in Cavendish.
I can't even remember the name of the park we went to now. It was for trailers and tents and stuff like that.
Oh, no.
You couldn't rent a cabin there. There wasn't any cabins. It was strictly a tenting and
Campers.
Campers and tents, yeah.
No, we always did a cabin because you could get 3 to 4 bedrooms. You had a full-size kitchen. You had a living room. It was like living in a house, but on the beach.
Corey, you see my muffin anywhere?
I don't know.
I had it here. What happened to it?
Did it fall on the floor?
Oh, there it is. Well, sorry about that, folks. I was looking for my muffin. My Tim Hortons blueberry muffin. I'll open the muffin after I turn off my camera.
Yeah.
But I might be able to get my coffee going. My wife is going to drive and make a video. Cool.
Don't take too long to open that up, because I should have both hands on the steering wheel.
Okay, there. See, she's multitasker.
You have to be if you want to do my job.
Yep.
And you have to be an organizer, too.
We like to torment each other, but we actually get along really well. We just like to tease a little bit and torment, but that's part of life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Got to be able to have fun. Take a little bit of kidding, sure. I don't mind at all. Now you got the split here for Petticodiac, Sussex,
And Fredericton.
and this way's Fredericton. This is where we come out the time we went on that other highway, isn't it? Down here.
I think so. Might have been.
When we came back from St. John, we got on the road that comes out down here. But we're not going to...
That's the road that we took to go to St. John.
Yeah, we're not going to St. John today. We're going to right by Fredericton, and we won't even be going down into the city today. We're going straight to Woodstock before we turn in.
So if Meryl and them are planning to be in Plaster Rock by 2, they'll leave Fredericton about 11:30.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
We can leave Woodstock at about 11:30. That will give us an hour and a half head start on them.
But we don't want to get there before them.
Well, you wanted to do a small video on Plaster Rock.
Yeah, we'll do that while we're waiting for them. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I have to try to get everything done within an hour before we leave Woodstock.
Look what this thing's doing now.
What?
It might level back up.
Yeah.
This gimbal is, it's got a mind of its own. There, it's pretty well leveled again now. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll get there early and do our video.
Yep.
We're going to put the town of Plaster Rock on the map. No one's ever heard of it. So we're going to make a video there today. Make sure you watch it, okay? Everybody watching this one, there's going to be another video to follow.
Trucker, I hope you got enough speed to go by me, because I'm not changing my speed.
Yeah, you
I'm
better.
staying at 105. So I'm assuming that you're not very loaded or very heavy loaded.
He's gaining a little at a time.
He is gaining.
Yeah, we get it downhill up here. He'll be able to pass you now. Gotta be able to pick up speed here now.
I ain't changing my speed.
Don't recognize that. RDL.
Nope.
Oh, trucking companies come and go like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That's from Rivière de Loup.
Yep. He's from Quebec.
Look at the dark clouds over there.
Now that's just the fog.
Is that?
Yeah. Fog lifted. Now, trucker, once you get by me, I'll let you know when you can come back over.
There's trucking companies that come and go all the time. You'll see new naming trucks, and they'll buy a couple of trucks and trailers, and a year later they're gone.
Yep.
Out of business. Couldn't make a go of it. Cornfield right there.
Yep. Now, is that human consumption corn, or is that for
That's
cows?
probably animal corn, yeah. Cattle corn probably, more than likely. Yeah, we got beautiful sunshine right now, but we got like I hope that's just fog.
That's just fog.
If not, we're headed for a rain shower.
No, it's supposed to be sunny all day.
Yeah.
Yep. I looked up the weather. Chance of showers tonight.
Look, one lone crow up there on the top of that tree.
Raven. That's a raven deer.
One of them. Yeah, could be
That's a
raven.
big bird.
Wow, that's quite a wall of fog. Maybe there's a river there.
Probably.
Probably a river going along there. And actually, we're turning away from it now.
Yep.
For anyone who doesn't know, they call New Brunswick the picture province. But I don't know. I think Nova Scotia got more beautiful scenery. But that's what they call New Brunswick, the picture province. Used to say that on the license plate. Almost still doesn't it?
I don't know.
New Brunswick, the picture province.
Nova Scotia's the ocean playground.
Yeah, ocean, Canada's ocean playground. That's what they call it, yeah. But if you come into Halifax and you're looking for a beach, what they call a beach in Halifax is a rocky shore by the ocean.
They have beaches in Halifax, but it's not like the ones we're used to in Ontario.
Yeah.
The beaches here, you got to be prepared to take your own picnic basket.
Yeah.
Because you ain't going to find canteens or gift shops along the way.
Yeah, they're not like that.
Now, you go to Ontario, you've got beaches that has everything on it.
Yeah.
You got restaurants, canteens, gift shops, a boardwalk, and a beach.
Yeah. We seem to be lacking that in Halifax.
Yeah.
Just don't seem to have that. There are nice sandy beaches in some parts of Nova Scotia.
There is.
You gotta know where to go. It's not in Halifax. There. You gotta go. You gotta drive to them.
They have some nice sandy beaches, but again, you better be prepared to take a picnic lunch
Yeah.
if you're planning on staying there any length of time.
Maybe next summer. Maybe we can plan something like that. Find a good,
Yeah.
nice sandy beach and take our cooler and food and spend a day doing that.
Yep. A little bit over an hour, we'll be in Fredericton.
Yeah.
A little bit over 2 hours, we'll be in Woodstock. Not good timing.
Yeah. Time's we're doing good.
And I'm not breaking the speed limit. Are you proud of me?
Yes. You're doing great. You got her set on 105.
I'm trying to figure out what's the best food consumption. Like me pushing the pedal or cruise control doing the work for me. I mean, at least it is a 4-lane highway. Somebody don't like my speed, they can go by.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I gotta change hands.
Are you gonna turn that off soon?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn this off right now because there's not much to see here, just highway and trees.
All trees.
All right, we'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Another piece of our road trip. We are coming into Fredericton. We are in what they call Lincoln right here, just the outskirts of Fredericton. There's the sign, Fredericton. It don't look like Fredericton, does it? It looks like you're in the middle of the woods, but apparently this is part of Fredericton.
Yeah.
For anyone that doesn't know, because you can see these videos anywhere, Fredericton is the capital of New Brunswick. It's not a huge city. I think they're about, what, 70,000 maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah. It's a small city, but compared to Halifax, it's a lot smaller city.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, it's the capital city of New Brunswick. There's a couple of universities there. University of New Brunswick and St. Mary's University. And what else? They got other colleges and stuff like that. Sorry there, something caught my throat. Okay, if you're going into the city of Fredericton, you go that road. Well, we're going to Woodstock's our first stop. And we're going this road, but you'll see you might see some of the city going by and you might not.
I'm not sure.
Well, maybe we should have took that road.
No, because that won't get me to Woodstock.
I don't know how this all works, I guess. I think you will still see some of Fredericton. I think.
I'm not sure.
Well, at any rate, we'll leave it on and we'll see. As time goes on here, we'll see if you see any of the city. These roads, they change them so much, and we're not used to traveling them because we live in Nova Scotia. There goes Dan Ross, one of the big trucking companies of New Brunswick, or I should say of Atlantic Canada. Not only Atlantic Canada, they have Dan Ross in Ontario too.
Yeah.
Quebec.
I think they go up as far as Ontario. I don't know if they go past Ontario or not.
I'm not sure if they got any terminals out west or not. I'm not sure. Maybe. They're a big company anyways.
Yeah.
Some people make a career out of Dan Ross, and others go there and a short time later they don't like it.
Yep.
That was my experience. I didn't like Dan Ross. I tried it, but I really didn't like it that much. So
that's the way it is with all big companies.
Huh?
That's the way it is with all big companies.
Yeah. One person will like it, the next one won't.
Yep. That's the same way with my work.
Now
Some people like courier work and some people don't like courier.
Now you like working at Midland, and other people will come and stay a short time and say this is not for me.
Yeah, and they go bye-bye.
Yeah. I guess you figured out by now that New Brunswick highways aren't real busy.
Nope.
And this is the long weekend.
Yeah.
You'll would expect it would be busy on a long weekend.
I know. I was expecting we'd come across some traffic.
A little bit, but not much. A lot of his trucks.
Yep.
Boy, guys have to work on the long weekend.
That's the only problem with long haul.
Yep. That is the worst kind of trucking you can do with long haul.
Yep.
Now there is guys out there that like it. Those are the guys without families.
Yep.
They think it's great, but I tried it and I don't like it. It's not for me.
Nope. Did it for a few years.
No. Me, I liked it when I could go somewhere and come back home all in one day.
Yep.
Yeah. That was kind of work I liked. The best job I ever had was in Ontario. Because I got to go home every night.
And off on the weekend.
Yep. Off, and my weekends were free. And my wife got the same thing. Her weekends are off.
Yep.
Yeah, she might start early in the morning and all that, but still, she got her weekends.
Yep, I got my weekends to do what I want to do.
Yep.
Oh, so there is other exits you can go to get to Fredericton.
I don't think you're going to see much more of Fredericton now.
Oh no, you got one more exit.
Like, right now, we're just going by on the bypass, kind of. So I don't know if we're going to see Fredericton anything or not.
That's the downfall of the new highway.
Yeah. You might see something up here. You might not. It looks to me like we're bypassing the whole city.
You are. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. We should have took that first road. It would have took us in over.
And then just jump back.
Yeah.
Out
What is that? Prospect Street?
I think it was.
At the top of the Fredericton? We would have went that way if we would have took that other road. But this one is just a bypass. I don't think we're going to see anything of Fredericton.
Where did that white car come from?
Off of that exit, I guess.
But that exit was only to go up, not to come down.
I don't know. Must have come out of somewhere.
He came down the wrong exit.
Boy, these guys are moving right along there.
Yep. I think that white car came down the wrong exit. Because he came out from somewheres.
Yeah, it was moving fast.
Yeah. Now we're back under clouds again.
Yeah, we got a lot of cloud cover right here.
Go away, clouds.
It was bright, sunny skies all the way
I don't know.
till we got here.
Maybe the fog just hasn't all burned off.
Yeah, it
yet.
might have something to do with, yeah, it might be that because it is like the sun is shining too.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably it's just fog rising. Okay, we're not quite to Fredericton yet. We're only at that Irving. You might see a little bit of the city then. This is Russell Gonis, isn't it? This Irving, yeah. So you got a little ways before you actually. Oh no, we're going to be this is Hanwell Road.
Yeah.
We're going to be well past the city now. I didn't even know there was an Irving in there.
I didn't know either.
That must be something new.
Must be.
I didn't know there was one there.
No.
Not a truck stop, it's just an Irving gas bar.
Just a place where if you need fuel up.
So that's pretty much it for Fredericton. I'm going to just turn this back off now. And I thought we might see some of the city, but no, I guess not.
Nope.
Okay, we're back. We are at Woodstock, New Brunswick now. And we're going to make a little stop over at my wife's brother's place because we got to drop that item off. He did renos to his house and he bought that at IKEA, and somehow he couldn't fit it into his car to bring home. He bought it in Halifax. So we brought it up with us. Anyway, we'll get a little bit of a look at Woodstock while we're driving through.
Where all the businesses are.
Well, we didn't see much in New Brunswick. All we saw was trees. But that's New Brunswick for you. Not like Ontario or Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia got a lot of trees too, but there is some stuff on the highway there. So now we are coming in the outskirts of Woodstock, and you'll see a few things along the highway here now.
You'll see the big truck
That's
stop.
another big truck stop right there, Irving. There's a Tim Hortons in there.
And then you got Yogi Bear.
Yeah.
Campgrounds.
And we got the Jellystone Park over here. Is it still Jellystone Park?
Oh, Yogi Bear.
Oh, Yogi Bear's Park now. Yeah, they changed the name.
It's called Yogi Bear Jellystone Park.
Okay, so it still is Jellystone, but Yogi Bear is Jellystone. Yogi Bear bought it.
Yes.
All right. Woodstock, Holden, Maine. Next, we're getting off of Connell Road, right?
We're getting off on Connell Road.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So we're going one more exit after this.
I probably saved, I'm going to say, $20 in fuel.
Yeah.
I mean, $20 better than nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up.
Yeah.
Because usually by the time we're up here, I'm below a quarter of a tank. I'm still above a quarter of a tank. And I still have 318 kilometers left. So technically, I could go to Plaster Rock on this.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to push it.
Yeah, that better to have gas.
Yeah. So a full tank of gas, using my cruise control, can get me from Halifax to Plaster Rock.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, this is where we swing off the highway. No?
This is only Holton.
Oh, this is only Holton Road. We're taking Connell Road, right, yeah.
I gotta go one more exit. One more major exit.
Yeah, one more exit, yeah.
And then when I get to Randy's, I gotta message Diane. Let her know I got her message.
Yeah, I think she wanted to probably see you while you're...
Well, I'm gonna see her tomorrow.
Yeah.
On Sunday.
I thought maybe she wanted to meet up with you while you're at Randy's or something.
No. We're not gonna be at Randy's that long.
No.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I gotta go to the dollar store and to the bank.
Yeah, okay. We got to see their house.
Yes.
Yeah, see what all changed in there.
We have to be out of Woodstock by 11:15 to get to Plaster Rock so you can do your video.
Right, yeah.
And to stop at the gravesite.
Before they show up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably stop at the gravesite before we do your video.
Because we'll be going right by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Then we don't have to backtrack.
No, then when we come back to Woodstock on Sunday, I would like to go to my mother's gravesite to put one on her gravesite.
Yeah, that's a good idea, yeah. We haven't been out to that gravesite since, have we? No, we haven't. Well, you and I are in the same boat. We have no parents alive.
Nope. Both parents have passed away.
Yep.
And that's the way it's supposed to happen.
Not the kids before the parents.
Yeah, the parents are supposed to pass away before your kids do.
Yes. If the kids die before the parents, then that's not how it was supposed to be. Well, here we are in the Woodstock. I've showed video once on Woodstock. I walked around here once and showed Connell Road and stuff. But we'll just do it again anyways. We're driving down through here.
My hometown.
Yep.
I was born and raised here.
I was born and raised
here. Born and raised. It's a beautiful town.
Yeah.
I have nothing against the town.
It is a nice little town, yeah.
It's just too small for me. I'm used to the city now.
Yep. It is a nice little town, but
when you go and you live in a place where it's what? Almost 3 million people in Ontario?
Yeah.
In Toronto?
Even Halifax is almost 500,000.
It's small.
Yeah. It's a small city, but it's still a city.
It's a city. There's some improvements they could do to make it better.
Yeah. It is growing. As more people move, there's a lot of people moving there right now. But now they got to take a bit of a break from moving and catch up on the housing.
Yeah.
Because we're getting people with coming there and nowhere to live. Not enough housing to handle all the people that's coming. So, and that's the same way everywhere. We got a lot of immigration going on, which I'm not against immigration, but we need a place to live.
Yeah, we need the first house the people that's already here.
There's no sense coming here if you can't find an apartment.
A lot of people who's coming here are taking over the hotels and living in the hotels.
They are, yeah. They're renting a hotel room out by the month, and well, there's a.
That's a different type of bike.
Yep.
Is that a 3-wheeler?
Yep. 3-wheel motorcycle, yeah.
This is where I got to keep an eye on my speed.
Mm-hmm.
50s feel so slow.
Yeah.
After you've been on the highway doing 105.
Yep.
Get down to 50. It's like, look, I'm back up to 60 already.
Yeah. So what's this road called?
I'm not sure now.
Oh, I'll find out in a minute.
Deacon.
It's called Deacon Drive.
Deacon Drive, yeah.
Deacon Drive, yeah.
I couldn't remember.
I know, I forgot too. And we used to come up through it all the time.
Yep.
But we forgot because we've been away from here.
First time I came down here to visit Mom from Ontario, I think it was. I don't think you came down with us. No. It was me and the kids. And I came up through Dinkin Drive, and I saw there was a cop car behind me, right? But I didn't think anything of it. I wasn't paying attention to my speed, and I was doing probably 60, 65. He followed me right into the superstore.
Did he tell you he was driving fast?
He goes to me, he goes, do you realize you were breaking the speed limit? I'm like, what was the speed limit on that road? He goes, 50. You were doing it pretty near 70. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I said, I'm from Ontario, and everybody goes 20 kilometers over the speed limit. I told him, I said, I will keep an eye on my speed going forward. He goes, okay, I'll let you go this time.
I let you go this time, but don't do that again, or you're in big trouble.
That's what happens when you're used to going 10,
Did he shake
15.
his finger at you?
No,
didn't do that?
He
Okay.
just told me, he says, just remember to keep your speed down. I'm like, I will, I promise.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to get your speed up over 50.
Yeah,
Not even thinking about it, right?
Yeah. This the one that goes to the bridge? No.
Yes.
Yeah. It looks different, don't it? Something missing here?
No.
No? It definitely looks different.
It's just that there's lots of trees now.
Maybe that's what it is. The bushes are all leaves, and it don't look like the road to the bridge, but I guess it is.
The road to the bridge.
I didn't even recognize it. Been away so long, didn't even recognize it. Yep, you're right. It is the bridge. I would have second guessed myself and not come down there.
Yeah, you would have. Shouldn't you be on a trail, not the road? In Woodstock, people breaks the rules all the time. We'll see all train vehicles on the road.
Oh, I know. I see them four-wheelers going right down Main Street.
Yep.
And at a good speed.
To.
Well, we're almost to my wife's brother's place. I'll just keep it going, I guess, till we get there, and then I'll sign off again. I won't sign off. I'll just close it. This can be a long video, by the way. Anybody wants to see our long trip from Nova Scotia to New Brunswick? All right, we're almost there. I'll just stop right here. This is while we were up in Plaster Rock. We ran across some young deer. Look at them. See if I can zoom them up a little bit. There, look at that. Look at that right there. Where'd the other one go? Over in there somewhere? Put the window down. Oh, look at that. Look at that little deer. Oh. We're not going to hurt you. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay, we're back again. Just going by Heartland, New Brunswick. And again, we're on a 4-lane highway here. Not a lot going on. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, you ain't gonna catch me speeding. I've got it set at 105.
Yeah. What's the speed limit?
110.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't go wrong if you set it.
Nope.
My wife is a smart woman. See that woman right there? She knows if the speed limit's 110, you set the cruise on 105 and you won't get into trouble. Well, we got a little more clouds and stuff there again. Not too bad today. Really a nice day. All things considered, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice day. Time now is 12 o'clock. 12:02. 12:02. There it is. 12 o'clock. Yeah, there's going to be 6 of us sharing the cabin.
Yay.
But it actually can hold 8 because there's 4 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 bedrooms in that cabin where we're going. In the great town of Plaster Rock, New Brunswick.
Village.
The village. It is a village. It's not a big town, huh? I'm joking now. It's a village. The village of Plaster Rock.
So if you're planning on doing 2 videos, you should end that one. And when we get to Plaster Rock,
And just show a little bit there, yeah. Yeah,
I would end this one completely. Because you said you're going to do 2 videos.
Yeah.
One of our trip and one of Plaster
Right.
Rock. So that means you need to end this one so when you get ready to start the other one, you can have your phone charged up.
Oh, yeah. All right, my wife is right as usual again. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do about this problem. She's always right. That's a good thing.
Sense.
That's a good thing, isn't it? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video as we made our way from Halifax, Nova Scotia, all the way up to Heartland, New Brunswick, probably close to Florenceville now. And that's about it for this road trip. All right. So with that, I hope you're having a really great day. Take care. Be safe. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.